Janata Party BJP to deliver his speech.
Respected Chair of the National Council of Bangladesh, largest political party, the Bangladesh Awami League, President of Bangladesh Awami League, and Honorable Prime Minister of the Government of the People's Republic of Bangladesh, daughter of Bangabandhu, and a true Jananetri, Sheikh Hasina ji, all other distinguished members, office bearers of the Bangladesh Awami League, distinguished leaders on the dais and off the dais, and my friends from Bangladesh. Ma'am, you have been rightly described as Jananetri, but not many leaders live up to the description, ma'am. You are one of the rare leaders who can really be described as a Jananetri, and seeing the humanity, seeing the sea of humanity over here, I am more than convinced that you are the true Jananetri, not only of your country, but of the entire subcontinent and the people of the world. Ma'am, I am here representing the Bharatiya Janata Party, which is the largest of the political parties of the world. We have over 100 million members, and we have come a long way since the inception of the Bharatiya Janata Party way back in 1980. Ma'am, at the outset, let me express my deep sense of gratitude towards the people of Bangladesh, towards the Awami League for having extended such a cordial invitation, not only to me, but all political parties in India. And I am here representing the BJP, and I am joined by Rupa Ganguly, another member of parliament from the Rajya Sabha, and Shri Biplav Dev from Tripura. Ma'am, I am here standing in front of my friends in Bangladesh, and this moment takes me back to my memories of the childhood. Ma'am, when in 1971, Bangladesh was fighting its war of liberation, I was a school kid. I was in class 8. And I used to report to my school gathering at the time of prayer every day about whatever is happening in the East Front. In fact, my headmaster had asked me to prepare a scrapbook of all the news clippings, and I remember the very inspiring stories of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. I must say here that Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, the great Bangabandhu, is not only a source of inspiration for the people of Bangladesh, but for all those who strive for liberation, humanity, liberty, and the values of humanity. Madam Sheikh Hasina, I am here with the message of fraternity from my party president Amit Shah and from the Prime Minister Shri Narendra Bhai Modi. I am aware, and all of us are aware, that Prime Minister Modi attaches highest importance to the cordial and harmonious relationship between India and all its neighboring countries, but particularly Bangladesh. Madam, it was under the leadership of Narendra Bhai Modi, our Prime Minister, that several vexed issues which were lying unresolved for several decades have seen the light of the day. Now we have a land boundary agreement which has been in totality implemented, and we are now respectfully working on further strengthening of the relationship between India and Bangladesh. As we are aware, India and Bangladesh share 54 common rivers and have an agreement on the sharing of water of River Ganga during the lean session. Madam, I am sure that all such agreements will see the light of the day, and we will continue to march towards greater harmonious relations even in the future. Friends in Bangladesh, I must also tell you that India and Bangladesh are not just neighboring countries. The border might be dividing us, but there are several factors which unite us. On both sides of the border, we see the dream of Amar Shonar Bangla. I was sharing with a delegate friend of mine that perhaps Rabindranath Tagore might be the only Nobel laureate who is shared by two countries, not just one country. And therefore that takes us ahead. That brings us the glorious future of the India-Bangladesh friendship. Ma'am, when water flows, along with it also flow the civilizational ties, the civilizational relationship. And when I look back, I believe that at least in 3 areas we have been working together and we have to work together. I am happy that Madam Sheikh Hasina has recently reiterated her position, unequivocal position, that she will not allow the land of Bangladesh to be used by any terrorist group, which is such a welcome and a very bold statement. I am also aware that we share a common bonding which emanates from our confidence, our belief, our trust in the principle of spiritual democracy, which is the foundation of our political democracy. At the same time, we also share our aspirations for politics of performance, of which Narendra Modi is the embodiment. We believe that democracies ultimately will have to deliver. They will have to make a difference, and therefore, democracy for development is our common and shared vision. Ma'am, while I come to the end of my speech, I cannot but help and recall Rabindranath Tagore. It is Rabindranath Tagore who told us that we have to create a world where, and he says, Chitta Jothai Bhayo Shunya, Uncha Jothai Matha, where we can have a fearless mind, where the mind is without fear, and where we can hold our head high. Ma'am, in that glorious future, let us march ahead. Thank you very much.